Welcome, ladies softball fans. It is time for the 2014 season preview. I'm Ryan Gasser of the Kenyon Sports Connection, and with me is the head coach of the ladies softball team, Erin O'Neill. Erin, last year was a magical season. 22 wins, 10 wins in conference play, and you made it to the tournament. Arguably one of the best seasons that the ladies have had in its program history. Just want to give you a chance to reflect, look back at last season, and talk about some of the bonds that formed amongst the team that are setting the foundation for this year's team.
Yeah, it was a really special season, a ton of fun. You know, when I think back of all the clutch victories that we had, either in the 7th inning or in extra innings, especially that one against DePaul to actually get into the conference tournament, it was just so much fun. And, you know, the girls, I always say how enjoyable they are to coach, and we were young last year. We lost 3 great seniors, and I've really missed them this year, but you know, we really got a lot of experience last year, and hopefully we're just going to keep riding the train this year.
One of those players that graduated, one of the best that this program has ever seen, Jamie Samuel. It is almost impossible to replace her with just one person. But talk about, as a coach, what it takes to fill that kind of a vacancy in all of the areas that she contributed to the team.
Yeah, I mean, she's not replaceable. I don't think that Kenyon will ever, well, I hope we do, but I don't think that we'll ever see a player like her, especially a hitter like her. I mean, she was just, last year, she was unbelievable. I mean, she was amazing. But, you know, we just move on, and we're happy that she was here and that we got to see that and experience that season. It was so helpful in our wins. But, you know, there's just people, they step up, they mature, and they, you know, I think this year we're stronger top to bottom than we were last year. And so, you know, you just hope that it's a little bit more cohesive effort than expecting someone like Jamie to go 8 for 12 in a doubleheader and have 5 doubles. So.
Now, on the offensive end, does it make Chelsea Delaney that much more important to the team's offensive production? You
know, I don't think so. I think that Chelsea, if she just keeps doing what she's done as a freshman and a sophomore, we're going to be in a great situation. She's swinging the bat really well right now. And I always tell her, you know, we don't need her to hit home runs. That's just naturally going to happen. If she just gets in there and hits the ball hard, you know, she's gonna get a lot of RBIs, and hopefully we can set her up to be in this situation to help us.
Now, you've had a couple of practices under your belt, some preseason training. When you look at this team, what's the strength so far?
The strength is definitely right now how balanced we are. More balanced than any team I've ever coached. The improvement that some of our now juniors have made from when they were freshmen, it's remarkable. But more specifically, our strengths, we are stronger than ever. We are in great shape. We are so lucky to have our new assistant coach, Sarah Schoenhoff, graduate of Kenyon. She's worked with the girls so much in the weight room, and they are strong. So hopefully that'll transition to the field. Also, offensively right now, you know, we've gotten the chance to hit off some live pitching, and against Maddie, who I think is a pretty darn good pitcher, and they look good against her. So, you know, I think that if they can hit her and have as much success as they've had, we should be pretty good against opposing pitching.
And talking about Maddie Stark, had a fantastic first half of the season and still finished strong as well. You bring in 2 new faces into the program, one of which is going to hopefully help her become more effective. Talk about the new addition that's going to be in the circle for the ladies and how that helps Maddie as well.
Yeah, so we have Sylvie Thomas joining us this year. She's from Seattle. And she's a pitcher, and I think this is probably the first time in the history of Kenyon softball that we actually have a pitching staff, a legitimate 1-2 starting combo. And it's just going to make Maddie so much more effective. I mean, Maddie is such a great pitcher, but when you're going against batters and seeing them 8, 9, 10 times in a day, you know, they're going to pick up on some things. She's going to get tired. So now they're only going to face her maybe, hopefully 2 times, but 3, 4 times in an afternoon, and, you know, not be able to pick up on her stuff. So.
And that certainly is going to probably help your young pitcher develop as well.
Yeah.
Talk about your second addition to the team.
And then our other first-year student is Emily Olson, and she has been great. She has such a great work ethic. She has an awesome personality. She pays attention to details. She's been working out at shortstop for us so far in the preseason and swinging the bat really well. And I think she's definitely going to have an opportunity to help us win some games this year.
Now, across the North Coast Athletic Conference, it's a pretty strong conference in softball. Allegheny is the defending champion team. Do you think that they are the favorite to repeat, or are there others that are out there that you feel have a pretty good shot at making a run for it, including yourselves, as you know, of course?
Yeah, we'll see if we get picked to finish 9th again this year.
Bet not.
I think that Allegheny, you have to say that they are going to, be the favorites. They have their pitcher coming back, who is really a great pitcher. And they're always strong. They're just a gritty, team that plays hard and always seems to come up clutch in performances, as they did in the conference tournament last year. So I would definitely say that they're the favorite, but you always know you're going to get a good team from DePaul and Denison and Hiram and who knows, Wittenberg, they beat us last year in the conference tournament. So, and Oberlin's been up and coming. You just have to be ready every single game. It doesn't matter who you're playing or who we're playing. We just want to play Kenyon Ladies Softball and hopefully show some people what we got.
Well, Kenyon Ladies Softball is basically just around the corner. The season opener is March 3rd. You're going to be heading down to Florida to play in the Gene Cusick Classic, an annual trip for you and the ladies. And that first opponent, there will be 2 games in one day, Franklin College at 9 a.m. and Wilmington College at 11 a.m. We certainly wish you the best of luck in that tournament, as well as for the rest of the season, Coach. And we also want to pub out there that if you want to follow the ladies, you can always follow us at Kenyon Sports on Twitter as well as Instagram. But the ladies' Facebook page is Kenyon Ladies Softball, and we invite you to go and like that page as well. So for head coach of Kenyon Ladies Softball, Erin O'Neill, I am Ryan Gasser of the Kenyon Sports Connection. Thanks for watching this 2014 season preview for the Kenyon Ladies Softball team. Go ladies!
Go ladies!